I'm Renee Grabick, and I'm from Victorville, California, and today I'm going to be making Whoopie cookies for everyone. And they have a wonderful red velvet cake cookie on the outside, and sandwiched in between is a wonderful creamy Philadelphia cream cheese filling. They're really good and they're very, very pretty. What I'm going to do for you first is I'm going to show you how I put them out on the baking sheet. And all I'm going to do is, I've already mixed up the batter. It's just a regular cake, red velvet cake batter. And instead of making it to the specifications on the back of the box, I've only added 2 eggs, and I've cut it down, the water down by ½ a cup. So it's called for 1 1/4, and I put in 3/4 of a cup of water. And that's all I've done. I want it to be a little thicker. If it seems a little too thick to you, just add a teaspoon of water at a time, and that's it. It's really easy, and I love the fact that they make red velvet cake mix. I mean, it's just great. Otherwise, you'd have to start from scratch, which is doable, but this makes it a lot easier and a lot faster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my spoon here and just get a little bit on a teaspoon, and I'm just going to plunk it down on some parchment lined cookie sheets. Just about a teaspoonful. I want to make some small cookies. You can make them bigger. I would say not more than 2 inches in diameter, and they spread out pretty good, but about ½ a time as much as they are here. So if you make them 1 inch, they're going to be 1 1/2 inches when they're cooked. Just do one more for you. I'm going to try to get even numbers. Really pretty. It's a very, very festive. You can make it for Valentine's Day, Christmas, 4th of July. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, wipe my finger out here, I'm going to just, each one of these little spoonfuls of batter, I'm just going to kind of go in and make sure it's good and round. I want them to be round. Some of them are not round. And they do spread out, and they tend to just kind of get round, but if you have one that's really square, that's how it's going to come out when it's cooked. So, like see, that one right there is just a kind of blobby, so I just sort of fill them in. That's just my way of doing it. If you have a cookie scoop or something that you know is going to make them perfectly round, then by all means use that. Alright, now it takes 2 of these for each one cookie that we're going to make, because we're going to make a sandwich. I'm going to pop these in the oven for 10 minutes at 375 degrees, and then we're going to let them cool for a few minutes and fill them up with our filling. And while these are cooking, I'm going to make the filling for you. Alright, now I've already made some of the cookies for you, and as you can see, they're nice and round. These are the smaller ones. And then I also made some of the larger ones for those of us who really like big Whoopie cookies. Anyway, I guess the reason that they're called Whoopie cookies is because when you put one in your mouth and bite down on it, you go, Whoopie! It's really good! So Whoopie cookies is what we're making today. So anyway, you can, scare all your neighbors by saying, hey, come on over, we'll make Whoopie cookies. Anyway, let's see. And what we're going to do here, I'm just starting right in. In my bowl, I have softened a 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, ½ a stick of butter, and I'm just going to put in some Kraft puffed marshmallow cream. Just the whole jar goes down in here. It's all out. Whoopie! Alright, so I'm going to take my mixer I have waiting over here, and I'm just going to beat this up. It's really easy, very, very simple. This filling is just much ready to mix up. And that's it. All right, now I'm just going to get out a regular old butter knife. When you're working with red velvet cake mix, you should probably have a red towel to wipe your hands on, or a wet paper towel. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to take one cookie, place it flat side up, and take some of our delicious fluffy cream. Oh, just a little. That's a little too much probably. But you want plenty on there. And then you take another cookie of similar size, flat side, so it's flat side to flat side with the cream in the middle, and you give it a little squish. And there you have it. Uh-oh. Whoopie! And this recipe makes a boatload of cookies. So you have to be hungry, or maybe going to a party. Yeah, that'll work. And then just push it on there, squish it together. Oh yeah, aren't those pretty? All right, well, I'm going to keep making these while my last batch is in the oven baking, and I'll be back with you to do a taste test in just a little bit. Here we have our Whoopie cookies plated up and ready for serving to your guests at your party, or just for after dinner for dessert for your family. They're easy, they're fun, and they're delicious, and that cream filling is to die for. It's just really, really delicious. And so I'm gonna have a taste. So we have our plate of Whoopie cookies ready to eat. Don't they look scrumptious? I can just hardly wait to dig in, so I think I will. Whoopie! These are really, really good. You gotta try them. Anyway, that's all for now, but I just wanted to mention that you can store these in the refrigerator up to 4 days. Just keep them covered in an airtight container, and they'll be good to go for 4 whole days. So you can make them today for your party tomorrow, or maybe you'll eat them all by then. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.